Welcome. Welcome to our Arbor Day ceremony. How you guys doing today?
Good.
Excellent. So, who here likes trees? Great. Who here wants to plant some trees today? All right, great. Well, I tell you what, we have some places for you to plant some trees, and we have some trees for you to plant. And it's a lot easier if you have a little shovel to do it with. But you're only going to get a shovel if you can answer some questions for me. So they're pretty easy. I'm going to ask you, what are some benefits that trees provide us? So you first. Oxygen, come on up, get a shovel. Another hand? Fresh air, sure, come on up. Anyone else?
Shade.
Food, come on up. Shade, come on up. Sure, yeah, that's Habitat for Wildlife, come on up. All right, well, I tell you what, it's starting to rain here a little bit. So the reason we're here today is because a long time ago, in 1872, somebody decided that planting trees is the right thing for people. In our places, we need trees. They shade us from sun and shelter us from rain, for example. And that's what we're going to try and do today. Arbor Day was started in 1872, but we were actually planting trees here in this valley long before them, because we recognize some of the many benefits that you guys have just shared with us. So we are going to plant some trees today, and we're going to plant a ceremonial tree that we hope will be here for generations and generations to come. And to get us on that way, I'd like to introduce Mayor Ralph Becker to say a few words and to proclaim our day. Thank you.
Keep this dry. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Tony. Hey guys, you picked a perfect day for planting trees because it means they'll get some water and get a fresh start to their work. So, as Tony mentioned, Arbor Day was started in 1872 in Nebraska. You guys know where Nebraska is? Middle of the country? It's actually, my wife grew up there, so it has a special place in my heart, and they know that trees are incredibly important. They're out on the plains. And believe it or not, when this valley was settled, there are hardly any trees here. But thanks to really people who had foresight from the first time they started settling in this valley. Am I too far away from that? Thanks.
No, I was.
Okay. From the first time they started settling in the valley, they started planting trees. And now we have this great urban forest that it's our responsibility to take care of. And these guys here you see who work with urban forestry in our parks arena, they do that work every day, and you get to help us as we depend on so much on volunteers to help us all the time get work done, to preserve our urban forest, to plant new trees, to keep replenishing our trees. And we have some really special trees here that we're planting today. They're both oaks, right? One of them is a bur oak, which isn't native to this region, but gets to be big and tall and provide a lot of shade. And then gamble oaks, which are back here, which are native. You see them all over our hillsides around here. So we get to enjoy, celebrate the day, and we get to help do the things you all were just talking about. Replenish the oxygen in the air, help improve our air quality, provide shade in the middle of the summer when we really want it and need it the most. So thanks for your work. You know what's going to be really cool? You guys are going to plant these trees. I really hope after you plant them and you come back to this spot years and years and years from now, you're going to see these trees grow as you guys continue to grow. And you'll see these trees provide all the benefits we've been talking about for shade, for beautiful landscape and view, and to help us with our environment overall. So thanks for helping us with this today. And I hope you kind of get the bug and realize how important trees are and our environment is. It takes care of us every day, takes care of us through our lives, and provides us with the qualities that make this a good place to live. So I also hope you'll do one more thing. How many of you go up and down the Jordan River Trail? Most of you do. Great. Well, I hope you'll continue to enjoy the trail. It's one of the things we've worked really hard to do, and we're still finishing some work on it. But we are restoring this whole corridor along here to make it beautiful and serve the environmental purposes that a river is supposed to serve. So keep enjoying the river too, and help us do a good job of maintaining the trail. Whereas, In 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting and celebration of trees. Whereas Arbor Day is now celebrated throughout the nation and the world. And whereas early pioneers recognized the important role of trees would play in the successful settlement of this great valley, and whereas those early pioneers and their children and their children's children and every generation since have planted and nurtured trees for the benefit of all who live in or visit our great city. And whereas year after year, more and more people and businesses move to Salt Lake City to enjoy its high quality of living, and whereas those who plant and maintain trees today are surely carrying on a worthy tradition that will benefit the sustainability and livability of our city for years to come. Whereas trees have been and are today and will forever be an essential component of our city's identity. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Ralph Becker, proclaim Friday, April 24th, 2015 as Arbor Day in Salt Lake City and declare this new bur oak tree to every person who ever planted and nurtured a tree, that future generations may find joy in its beauty and comfort and in its shade. Dated today. So, we've got the proclamation. Let me hand that to you, Tony. All right, thank you guys. Let's plant a tree.